everyone.
Hi, everyone.
We are back again.
We're back again. This time we are 2, not 3. You find out why. Yeah. What did you talk about today?
We spoke about 2 main things.
Yeah.
One about why women should not be helpless, and
Women should be executive decision makers of their
Makers.
own life. What else did we talk about? We talked about people that deserve to be broken up with.
Emelda. Don't put
Anyway,
it like that.
When you listen to the podcast, you know what I mean. Until then, this is what I said.
You said what you said.
I said what I said, and I start on business. Anyways, have a nice listening and share your thoughts and see how it.
Yeah.
All right then. Enjoy the episode.
First time I was introduced to Ghanaian cinema, like, oh my God, you are this man.
So yeah, now I mean, like almost since what?
But you're going to offer me the job, but what's holding
When?
you? Exactly.
They just want the best of the best.
My guy at the top said no.
No, you're made for medicine.
You're made for medicine. But the woman is the crown. Have you ever seen where a crown is chasing after the king? Come and wear me, come and wear me. No, I don't understand. People that take loan. That's the one I don't
People take loan for weddings.
They are counting what is it?
They are not spread though. Hey,
The floor is still empty.
the floor is still empty.
Who is doing more? At that particular instant, the man should just be get out.
Hello. Hi guys.
everyone.
Welcome to another episode.
You're back again.
Yes, we are. This time around, we are not with Dumogo because she's taking some leave. So this episode will just be me and Jessie today.
Yep.
Hi. How are you, Jessie? How are you doing?
I'm okay.
See you. I don't want to expose you.
Please
I don't
don't
want to
expose me.
expose you. But
Please don't expose
It's
me.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, this month I've been off for a while.
Yeah.
I'm taking some time off
Yeah.
work just to sort of recharge. So
Yeah. You
I
need
just
that.
came back from holiday. I don't want to be here. I want to go back.
Well, you're here. You are here. I'm jealous, and you are here.
I'm here until I win the lottery. Then I pack my bags.
That's so. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming.
Well, it will happen one day.
It will happen. Well, they say the chances of winning a lottery, it will be easier for somebody to do what now? I don't know. But the chances are very, very slim.
Yeah, but maybe I'll be the 1%.
Yeah. Possible.
I'm saying that
You can manifest it. You've not even played. You have not even played. Like somebody I know that keeps saying I win the lottery. I'm like, have you played? He said I have the winning number. I say, okay, so play it. He say no, it's not time yet. I'm still waiting. Me, I have no dreams. I don't even try to play lottery. I don't like to guess, so I cannot win. There's no point. Let's not try. Even all those times that they used to buy all those drink that they have something on that. I never had anything. I never. So there's no point hoping. So that's the thing.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
Anyway, my week has been all right as well. I think it's just been work, and more work. Is Ramadan fast that's just been happening. So my practice has been, I would say, busier until today, which was Eid. But in the past few days, they've been trying to get everybody wants to get something before they go. So
just like Christmas, where everybody wants to solve their problems before 25th.
So, but
December.
overall, it's been okay. So just the usual work, and I've been trying to get to work as early as I can. Last weekend, I went for a market event for my business, which was really amazing. I went well. But after that, it's just been the usual. Yeah. So getting to another weekend. You know, the funny thing is that you look forward to the weekend and then the next week arrives.
Before you know it,
the next week arrives.
One Saturday comes.
One Saturday comes.
The week is already over.
The week is over.
You have to
like,
prepare
what
yourself
are we doing?
For another week. So, yeah. I can't believe we already
close to the end of March, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing that happened. So it looks like, oh my God, it's already 20th of March. But it's for the best because Money.
It's not
Alarm
just
school
our
drop.
mother.
We'll
See,
say
before
hear
the
the
money,
cha-ching of credit
before
alert.
the money is already finished before it even hits the account.
Oh, it's true. And the funny thing is that there's a locum I used to do, which I've just lost. Anyway, I was quite happy to lose it because it
Dear.
was getting, when the locum starts looking like the main job.
Yeah.
The side hustle is no longer side hustle. It's not looking like they have too many requirements. I'm like, I was even thinking of dropping it, and they did us the honors to say that something has been changed in the contract. They're not getting enough work anymore, so they have to drop people and all that, and that they will keep us on the waiting list and all. So I was like, it didn't really touch me that much because I've already started reducing how much I was doing with them. So that's the only thing. But yeah, very soon I have to find another way to make money.
Make money.
Yeah.
We need the money because money makes the world go round.
Money makes the world go round. Anyway, so me, I've just been musing on a lot of things. One thing that used to piss me off before, like a long time ago, even till now, was I used to find it patronizing when, obviously, I was single. People used to say, "Oh, like you're hardworking for a woman," or like when you're making money, or when you're doing some stuff, and they're like, "Oh, like it's commendable that you are working and paying your bills," and you even hear from other women, it's almost like you deserve an accolade for being a normal human being, because that's you being a normal human being. You go to work, you make money, you take care of yourself, you're an adult. There shouldn't be any accolade given to you because you're a woman and that is happening. And I know where it's stemming from, the fact that women didn't used to do all of that before. But now we've come so far. It's a thing of pride for every human being to work to earn money, but it shouldn't make that ideology that there's something special you're doing by doing that, as opposed to maybe not doing it and being dependent on another person's income, man or woman. I don't think it should exist.
I think society has made it that way because, until I think 1970 something, women could not even open a bank account without a man being a signatory or co-signing it or something. Women could not vote. Even when women and men were doing the same job, women were being paid lesser than the men. So it's sort of, I think people still think that a woman should be taken care of by a man. So when a woman is seen to be striving hard, working hard for herself and all that, they see it as, oh, then you are doing well. Meanwhile, it's just how like you're an adult.
Yeah, it just means a functional member of society.
You are trying to earn a living to take care of yourself, because once you are no longer under your parents or your parents are no longer taking care of you, you need to hit the ground running and take care of yourself and do all these things. And it's not as if women are also now in places where it was only men who used to be there. So, and women are being paid. Well, there are still a few areas where men are still being paid more than women. But in a lot of places now, women are earning equally like men. So why should there be an imbalance? Like, why should a woman wait for a man? Or, for example, if you are single now, if you get a man in 10 years' time, does that mean that you have to put your hands between your legs and sit down and
even as you're hustling, be like, this hustle, I'm not supposed to be hustling this thing. If I had a man, he would be the one doing all of these things.
So exactly. So society thinks that a woman should sort of put her hand between her legs like this and be staring and waiting for her knight in shining armor to come and take care of her and do all these things for her. So I think it's just society. And some men also find it offensive. If, for example, they are in a relationship with a woman and the woman wants to sort of also contribute, like financially, especially if the woman is earning well and they are capable, they want to sort of contribute to the running of the house. But some men find it so offensive. They even find it as an insult for the woman to even try and contribute to the mortgage or even pay the mortgage. Because I've seen a couple of videos on online where women, they prank their men, like to say that maybe they've covered the mortgage, or they say, take the money back. Who asked you to do? It's my job to do that. So the men feel like it's their job to do these things. So they find it so offensive, or maybe that makes them feel like they are no longer men, or they are no longer able to take care of their homes if the women want to even contribute.
Do that.
What they expect women to do, I think, is just be the Barbie doll, you know, look so helpless
Yeah.
and so clueless that the man is meant to do everything for you,
Yeah.
including your car breaking down. Even if you are in the wilderness and the man is 5 hours away, instead of you to call the emergency services first, you are going to call the man that my car is broken down.
Yeah.
So the man has to come there to help you with the
Yeah.
car or what.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's made with some women, I won't say all, because well, that can be me. But
Yeah.
for a lot of women, they feel like I don't need to know this about the car. Meanwhile, you
Yeah.
are the one driving the car.
Yeah.
A light will come on their car. They don't even know that a light, they are just driving the car until the car will
Driving it.
suddenly break down.
Yeah.
Even when they're getting into the car, they don't even look at how the tires are looking before they are going on a long journey. Like they feel like the man should be able to take, but don't forget that the man will not be there all the time.
All the time. Yeah. If I have a girl child tomorrow, I'm trying to raise an independent human being who is able to do. I encourage interdependency. If tomorrow you have a partner, you're married, you people are interdependent on each other, but that doesn't mean you can't exist on your own. But I don't think that we should be trying to take ourselves back to the times where women were seen as people who couldn't exist on their own.
Who couldn't think?
Who couldn't think, who could make executive decisions.
Decisions.
And that's the reason why you hear things like, oh, women are so emotional, oh, women are not logical. So all of these things that take us back centuries, we should kill it. If you're someone who wants to be a housewife, you don't want to work and all of that, I see it. I don't have anything to say about it. I'm talking about women who know it's fine. You're not being a masculine, or you're not. Listen, they say bask in your femininity. It's not less feminine for you to want to hustle to get your money up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We should kill that narrative that, oh, soft life,
Yeah.
oh, you shouldn't do, or somebody's coming to save the day. Oh, I'm just a woman.
I'm
You
so
are a
helpless.
human being, yes, and that makes you not to have agency to be able to say, I want this for myself. I want this. As a woman, when you're very assertive, people look at you as you're rude. You're not someone that is amenable to. Yeah, you're not someone who can be reasoned with. Your own is too much, but a man can literally do that, and I feel like it's a narrative we've created. People can actually function. I drive my car. I do my MOT. I know when it's due. I know when to service my car. I know I'm not going to change my tires. That's why I pay for breakdown. I'm not going to be a stupid person. Sorry to say. I don't pay for breakdown. And when my car breaks down, that's when I now remember that I should have paid for breakdown insurance or whatever. And I start calling them. I should know that my breakdown is so and so. I'm bringing them to pick my car. And I was watching a movie the other day and somebody was having tummy pain. I think she was having a miscarriage and all that. Yeah, she called her husband the first time. I don't have a problem with that. They calling your husband again and again and again. He's not picking. Are you not supposed to be calling 999?
Exactly.
So your car stops in the middle of the road. You start in the middle of the road and you're calling your husband
to do what?
To do what?
Exactly.
You understand? So I'm just saying that we women should, is okay, it's normal. There's nothing, they should not clap for you.
Yeah.
Because you're taking care of yourself. No. And you're not doing it because let me be doing this in the meantime until I find someone who cannot take over it. No. You should still be able to do those things for yourself. You should be able to know how much your money is, know what you're investing. Be happy to say, I'm investing here. I'm not the one to do this. Yeah. I know how much we have. This is what we're planning to do. I'm involved in it. Not the one that you don't know what they are doing. You don't know what they're investing in. You're supposed to be like Prince. I don't know. Princesses do know what people that own, women that have estates and all of that. They know what they own. Happening. So you should keep painting that picture.
Barbie doll doesn't touch nothing.
Yeah, that you can actually get your own, and it's okay. It doesn't make you you shouldn't be celebrated for doing that.
Thing that I can't say all men, but a lot of men find it offensive, especially if, for example, I've heard a few men say that when they started dating maybe someone who has been independent for a very long time, they feel like the woman takes charge of everything. But the woman was not waiting for a man to save her. She was doing things to survive, to save herself. So that's why communication comes in, where you might say that, oh, I know that maybe you were doing this and that for yourself and all that, but I want to also feel sort of maybe needed or useful or something. So maybe when it comes to maybe one or two of these things, I would want to sort of be responsible for that. Like there should be communication.
You should do it then.
Exactly.
Because you cannot say, I want to be responsible for taking out the rubbish in the house and every day is full and I still have to come and tell you. Do you understand that kind of thing? I think that's where people struggle, because if you meet a woman that is doing her stuff and you people get married, you should know where to, even as a woman, I come to a man who is maybe his own, I should know the things that I know where I can plug in.
Yeah.
We can share the task.
Yeah.
But you cannot now come and say, I'm being hyper because things are not going well and I'm trying to do them. And you say, but just leave it to be done. Who will do it?
Do it. Exactly.
No, but it's not being done though. You know, that kind of thing. So most of them are trying to make you feel bad. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I come here to this sitting room. It's not tidy. You've come in after a long shift. You don't like untidy spaces. You've come in after a long shift. I had all day. And then you start arranging. I'm like, go and rest now. We'll do it. When will you do it? And then I'm not saying you're not even allowing me to do anything. But this thing, you were here all day. And you didn't do it. Now I'm trying to do it and arrange it. Yeah, and I'm not trying to make me feel bad for doing the things that you should have done, you wanted to do, but you didn't do it. You know, those kind of things. I feel like most time people just try to say, oh, I don't like hyper-dependent women because it makes me feel useless. You don't have to feel useless. That's when I come in. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
So you know that I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. I don't really know about the man. I'm a woman, so I can say from a woman's perspective. When you do everything for yourself, because you don't wait for anyone to do anything for you. Part of you naturally, you wake up, you like, even when someone comes into your life, it's your part of your nature. You're just doing it. So you won't sit down to say, oh, I've even forgotten when my car MOT is due, or I'm starting the car, it's not starting. So when there was no one,
who was doing it?
Who was doing it? That's
exactly.
The thing. Or should I say, women have been in survival mode, especially if they didn't have anyone to sort of depend on to do all those things. So they've now done it for so long that now it's natural for them to do it. It's natural for them to sort of, by the end of the month, they are looking at bills that needs to be paid, you know? Yeah, because they're paying their bills, they are paying their mortgage or their rent, groceries and everything. They are doing it. So it's like automatic. It's like they are just doing it. So it's not as if they don't want the man to be involved, but the other partner should know that, well, you guys should communicate and talk about it even from the beginning, that maybe these are some of the roles that maybe the man doesn't know how to cook. So of course, there are women who don't know how to cook. So the man knows how to cook. The woman will say, well, I'll take charge of the cooking most of the time and blah, blah, blah. The woman will do, you know that kind of thing. So that's why there should be communication from the beginning, where each person knows the role that they are playing, so that it wouldn't be like someone feel less of himself
who
or
they
herself.
are, or they're not needed.
They are not needed. Exactly. I think that communication will solve a lot of these things, because sometimes the men feel that the women are overdoing it. When they go and sit with their friends and they are chatting, they're talking that all these women were independent, were feminists. You know, that kind of thing. They say all these things to make it look like, why? Of course, I'm a feminist. I will be.
What am I supposed to be?
Feminist?
You're not supposed to be, for crying out loud. Am I supposed to feel bad? You know, when people say, like, women will say, oh, so I'll say a feminist. Oh, no, it's not really like I'm a feminist. I'm trying to say, I don't explain anything to anybody.
But why? Why are you
I'm a feminist. I'm not a cultist. Not kill anybody. I'm a feminist. That's fine.
I've had this conversation with someone before where that person said that as for them, when they hear the word feminist and all that, I'm like, well, that's maybe even the way I'm talking, looks like I'm part of those feminist group. I'm their boss.
Yeah. I'm the leader.
I'm the leader of the. I say, yes, you can say I'm a feminist, that's fine. But I'm a woman. I know the experiences of women and how women have been marginalized for so long that
Exactly.
I would definitely advocate for the woman.
Yeah, I believe in the rights of women and the girl child. That's what feminism is.
Exactly. So if I'm advocating for women, I'm also a woman, and I know the struggles that we have on a daily basis. So what am I supposed to do? Am I
It's not supposed to be an insult. It's not supposed to be an insult. If you come and tell me you are someone that believes so much, you are like a doctor. Am I supposed to say no? I'm not very medical. No, I'm a woman. I should be able to say I believe in the rights of the woman and the girl child. That's something I should say. I'm not trying to make you feel comfortable.
Exactly. And what's wrong in advocating and saying yes? What's wrong with it? I'm a woman as well. So what should I be able to, should I be?
You should go and tell your sisters, you people need to be feminists. That's what you should be telling them. Don't you believe in feminism? Because that's what we are here for.
Exactly. Until the early 80s, a lot of things that women could not do.
Yeah.
Women could not
do. And even till now, most women are being told. I heard an actress saying the other day that somebody called her and was trying to negotiate a smaller pay for her and told her, you're single, now what are you doing with money? You're a woman, this one, you're a fine girl, you must have lots of it, da 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 da. I'm like, this is big 2026. And somebody is telling someone who is working, this is what she's perfected over the years and she needs to be paid her worth. And I feel like that's also a woman telling her. That's why I'm not even talking about the men so much. What women tell, and that's what I'm saying, we're trying to raise girl children who shouldn't be entitled to the help they get from the male folk.
Yeah.
That man's money is his money. If he's happy enough to share with you, that's fine. That's the reason why you need to get yours. Because when you have yours, it encourages in you to be able to make decisions where you put yourself first. Because are the days where a woman is a sacrificial lamb. You're not. You should think about your pension. You should think about the life you want to have at retirement. You deserve to think about that as a person. You're not here to give your life for people who live off you. That's not why Harriet Tubman and the rest of them fought for. No, we're fighting for themselves to be able to enter rooms.
Exactly. And women should stop. My money is my money and the man's money is our money. That thing I also don't like. What do you mean by the woman's money is her money?
It's her money.
But the man's money is our money.
It's our money. That one is even a whole different discussion altogether.
Exactly.
I don't have a problem if your man is someone that wants to take care of everything. That's fine. Like everybody's situation will be different. But you should not now be upset that that's not your situation.
Exactly.
And now trying so hard to accept anything just so you can repeat, or even lying.
Yes.
Unprovoked and say, my man bought me a car, but you bought the car
for yourself.
Why are you lying?
Exactly.
Why are you trying to save the ego of a man who didn't even ask to be saved?
No, what's wrong with you buying a car for yourself?
That is the thing I'm trying to explain to you. There's that thing that comes with someone is doing it for you. Yes. It's almost like if you're doing it yourself, you're being vilified. Like people look at you with pity. Oh, so somebody did not find you worthy enough to do this for you. Not a man cannot love her. A man cannot sacrifice. But that's a bad perspective because every time these people have come out, there's a particular actress that came out one time and said her husband was buying her this, but had this. It was still in this God-given internet that she came and said he not do anything of that for her. And I'm like, if people do not learn, you are doing wedding, you are saying it's your man that's buying everything, but you are the one buying it. That's what I'm trying to say. That narrative is deadly, that you as a woman should be able to own things for yourself and nobody should be clapping for you because you are a functional human being.
Exactly. You are an adult. You are a human being. You're doing stuff for yourself. What's the big deal about?
What else? As opposed to what? Are you going to steal? So I'm going to carry gun and enter market and start robbing everybody at gunpoint because it's your money. So what? Explain.
Exactly. It's just like, will a man feel that he needs to be applauded because he bought a car for himself? And how many men would go out there to say that my wife bought this car for me when they bought it for themselves?
No, even the ones I buy for them, they will not say that they bought it. Let's start from there. The ones that you even bought, they will not say that you bought it. You can pat yourself on the back. You're doing great things as an adult, but it shouldn't come with extra. Probably that's another reason why I hate that beauty and brains. Okay, beauty as you're not supposed to have brain. So all these things are things that we
That means
have
that if you are
said.
beautiful, it's just like they use the,
You don't.
in quotes, the blonde people are in quotes stupid. They are just pretty face with no sense.
Yes, pretty face. A woman is meant to be seen and not heard.
Yes.
So you just follow her and you follow and you don't say anything. So you're not supposed to say anything. So all of these things still feed into that. So most of the things, it might sound nice. It might be cute. Oh, I don't do all of this. My husband, I don't even know. I just swipe the card. It sounds cute, but in real life, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. You can't play with yourself like that.
I think that because women have been made to become sort of competitive. Just use Valentine's Day that just passed recently.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have a man, but you've already bought yourself Valentine's delivery guy to come and deliver to you. Say, oh, my man, but because someone else's partner or boyfriend or whatever have got them a gift.
Yeah.
So you buying gifts. So it starts from even before they get their man to who are you in competition with? Really? If they are swiping their man's card, that's their business. It's not your business. The problem is that empty barrels make the most noise. The people who are spending their men's money that they don't even know where the money is coming from, they will never come out to come and talk about.
They will not talk.
The ones making noise, I'm swiping.
No, they won't.
They are the ones that nobody's doing it for them. They are spending their own money and they are making it look like. And then you are sitting behind watching it on social media and then you are jealous. It is witchcraft. That is doing. It is witchcraft.
The thing is that at the end of the day, not everybody is going to marry a rich man by the sense of the whole thing, like having a very, very rich man who can give you his card and not put any limits on it. That's fine. It's your reality, good. But you can't bank on that.
A lot of people marry the rich men. The people who have worked for their man, they know how hard they work for their man. So do not let somebody spend their money just anyhow.
So everything you see, and I'm saying this, I'm not trying to poop on anybody's shine. Some people are actually living a good life.
Of
and
course.
That's probably the reason why I don't like all this. Oh, don't look at the things you see on the internet. Some people are it's just curated. Some people are actually living a good life. That's fine. What I'm trying to explain is that if you meet women who have actually, because I've seen documentaries. The other day I was watching a documentary about Rupert Murdoch. And he's very rich and he owned like newspaper posts and all of that. I think he owns the New York Times, blah, blah. He finally sold it to Fox News, whatever. But his wife was brilliant. When they were separating, when they're divorcing, what she asked for in the divorce is a trust for the kids. And I think she collected like how much million, 1 point something million or 11, I can't remember, left. But she said that they must put a trust because her husband was not willing to name any of the child to be the successor. She saw the politics he was playing. That's a woman who has sense. And she imagine if she lived in the delusion that this was going to be forever. Who would have known that the man at the age of, he was not even 50. He was at old age when he decided he wanted to go and be with somebody else. Why would she have thought that would have, maybe her life would remain that way? No. Things will change. That's the reason why you, as a babe, you need to remember
no condition is permanent.
You need to have sense. You need to know that this is what I want for myself. This is how I'm going to get it. No matter who comes, if they come with money, fine. If they don't come with money, you have your money. You are doing your own thing. If they don't ever come, you are still fine. So you're not working with the idea that this is what I'm doing. Let me just
somehow
find
come
and
rescue me.
No,
somehow come and rescue. Nobody is coming to rescue
Nobody
you.
is coming. And if they come, that's fine. But they should not meet you dead.
My sister, nobody is even coming to rescue you because see, you know what? Let me use in Africa. I'm not so sure about the word, but in Africa, usually when rich men die, once they die, the family just like, because at the end of the woman doesn't even know anything about it. It's just a mess.
And you now want to be that way where you don't want to know what is happening. I just want to be swiping card. You don't know whether if people have any savings. You don't know how many properties the man has. You just want to be there. You don't even know the car that you're driving.
Living in the now.
You don't know the lawyer for the family. You don't know anything.
You don't even know whether the car you are driving has been paid up. So if the man dies, they'll come and collect the car from you. So now you'll be walking.
You don't know.
You don't know. Like, That's why
we can't live like that.
You can't live your life like that. You have to be able to fend for yourself when money starts dropping from wherever it's dropping.
Exactly.
You have your own. The thing is that your quality of life would not change.
No.
After that thing is no more.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of where you are enjoying your life. Disaster strikes and then you go like from grass to grass.
To grass, yes.
No. You should ensure that the kind of lifestyle you have, you are able to maintain it long term. Of course, things can happen, but then at least you have put things in place. You know, it's both ways, whether the man, because now there are a lot of families where the women are more than the men, because now women are going to places where, of course,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's the career you've taken for some reason. Maybe because, like, think about it. Some people, maybe they started this tech thing before we even knew that tech would blow up like this. And the woman was in her grunt or going to her normal office, whatever, just doing normal thing. There was nothing. You were probably the one earning higher because maybe you're a doctor. And her career just blossoms.
Blows up.
What happens then?
Now you are waiting for government, chasing them to even increase your salary.
Increase your salary.
And she's just going. So
are you going to stop it? No, you're going to reach the peak of your career. So this is the path chosen in life. I'm not now going to tell them, you need to get the money. I'm like, where do you want the person to start from? And I'm not saying that, to be honest with you, men are not even in this equation for me. I'm talking about women. I'm talking to women. Do your thing. Like, it's okay. You don't deserve an extra applause for being a functional, normal human being who takes care of themselves, who knows where everything is, who knows how to do stuff for themselves, who can run their house, who can live on their own, who can figure things out. You are not special. That's what I'm saying.
Example, you are at home. The bulb in your bedroom has gone off. There are bulbs in the house. So you sit in the darkness. And you're waiting.
There are some things I cannot do. I know who to call to do it. I call the electrician. They are on my speed dial.
That's what I'm saying, that you sit down.
And just be waiting.
If you can't do it, there are people who can do it. So you are sitting down waiting for your partner to come and fix the bulb
and
before.
Do it.
So if he has traveled for a week, you sit in the
darkness.
You wait. Or you now call him for wherever you are, then he will now tell you, call this person. You don't know who to call.
You don't know.
Why are you acting helpless? Why are you acting like you don't have head?
You're not a damsel in distress all the time. It's not as cute as it looks. That's my thought. And we should try to kill these narratives, because that's what even makes people stay in a place where they're not meant to stay in longer. That also fuels the narratives that, society has. That also encourages even, violence against women, because you feel like they don't own their own. And if it becomes a normal thing for a woman to take care of herself, you will know, like somebody used to tell me then, when you take money out of the equation, many men feel useless. And I see where that is coming from.
Yeah.
Because that used to be the thing, get money, get the woman you want.
Yes, they feel like their yes is to just provide the money. And the woman
but now I'm like, I don't need your money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm content. And then another thing, I'm content with what I have.
What you have.
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm living within my means. I'm happy. I can go for holidays that I want to have. I can buy the things I want to have. Your money is just an extra for frivolities, right? The man doesn't know what to do with you anymore. Now, every time you say something like, this woman has opinion, that's one thing I used to hear. Then you're so opinionated. I'm going to say the thing I want to say. I'm going to say it. That's the problem. I'm going to say that thing that I want to say. You're not going to make me not say it. So the fact that I cannot bear the thought that if there's something I want to say, I cannot say because it will not give me money to cook soup for my children. I cannot live in that fear. I cannot live in that fear. I can't, to be honest with you. So I don't know how people pander to people. You know how you have to, maybe you talk about it later when you have fed him, when you have I understand all those parts, but not because I'm scared that if he reacts in a certain way, we cannot pay the house bill. He's going to chase me out of the, or he will say I'm not paying and go somewhere else. I will still pay the bills.
Yeah.
I can still do my own stuff. That's how we should be. As that man now knows that this person I'm marrying is someone that's capable, a normal human being.
Exactly.
And coming to it. And that's how every other person in society will treat you, not even about partnership. When you're negotiating, you're negotiating hard. You're paying me this, I'm worth this. Like that's there. Because most of us understood this. Someone like me, no chance I went to school and all that, because I had that mindset somewhere in my head that, oh, at some point you're going to be somebody's wife. You're not going to hustle this much. There are a lot of things I felt like I didn't need to know. But now I'm understanding you need to know this shit. You need to know where your pension is going. You need to know what you want. You need to know how you want to retire. These are the things you need to plan for your life. You need to reinvest. But imagine if you taught it to a child that was 7, how their lives would be different.
By now.
Very, very different. Yeah.
Tell me what's your flavor. Hey.
This is Loud Mamas, where the group chat comes alive.
We are 3 doctors with loud opinions, soft hearts, and way too many stories to share.
From friendships, life lessons to hot takes and a little chaos, nothing is off limits. So grab your tea, get comfy, and let's murmur loudly.
Yeah. So, and that brings me to the other thoughts. People are going to be unhappy with me, but I'll say it. I'll call it my unbridled thought. Now, every time I see, which used to piss me off, I see women on social media that you see a slideshow, carousel, or a video say, me before when I was with him, me now, the glow up, the breakup glow up.
Me before divorce, me after divorce.
Let's not even go for divorce first. Let's start with people that are in a normal relationship. Or because you have broken up, you now enter gym. Because they have left you, you did not break up. They left you. Now you want to show him I'm better than the person you went with. And then all of a sudden you have lost weight. You have started wearing nice wigs. You're not looking better. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not going to hang out. So are you doing it so that you can pepper the person? Or you now have realized that you are valuable? Because now it makes me feel like people should be broken up with more often.
What? Don't say that.
They need to leave some people. They need to actually break some people. I'm happy. I can pay somebody, break this person's heart. Because why are you looking shabby? So all the time, all the while.
But it's not, I don't think it's really got anything to do with them being shabby, why they were broken up with.
So you didn't see how you were looking before. This is what I'm saying. Sacrificial love. You didn't see how you were looking. You don't have friends that told you. Because all I keep saying that, like when he left me for the whatever, I'm getting the body he left me for, something like that. I'm like, so you knew that you could lose weight, but you not do it. All of a sudden now you can see. And I'm not trying to judge anybody, but I feel like that's one thing that pisses me off. I'm like, you don't need to wait to better yourself because somebody left you. That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think that is because somebody left them. That's why they're now doing things to themselves to make them feel good about themselves. I think that sometimes people are in situations or situationships or relationships or marriages where they are under a lot of stress. Stress can just make someone disorganized. Someone is so stressed that they don't even know. Haven't you seen people who are going out of the house? They don't even know they are wearing 2 different slippers.
I've seen that. I can understand that. Yeah.
So they are under so much stress that they don't even know that they are not even looking okay.
Good.
They don't, even when their friends are telling them, why are you looking? They don't look in the mirror and they can't even see themselves. So I think that it is after that stressful situation leaves them or they leave that stressful situation, then it's like the veil.
Now, this is the reason I've said they need to break up with some people.
But the thing is that,
Because you don't break up with you. You might have had a heart attack from obesity. You might have had fatty liver, ischemic heart disease, diabetes. You see, on the other side of the heartbreak, there is goodness. So they actually need to do that.
So for some people, because they are no longer under any stress or they are trying to sort of get back to their old selves, because some people, they might have been like up there before all these stressful things started and then they sort of lost themselves. But after the breakup, they're now sort of trying to get back to their previous. So it's not like they are not trying to get back to their previous self, trying to, be a better version of themselves and things like that.
Well,
breaking someone's heart is not a good thing.
Well,
but if people need to leave relationships that are not good for them, they need to leave.
no, some people not leave, they need to leave them. That's what me I'm saying. Because you know what they call it? They call it revenge body. I'm like, who are you revenging? Who are you? Who are you? What are you
revenge
revenging?
body?
Yes, now that's what they call it. Revenge body.
I've not seen this one. Revenge body.
Where are you? In Mark Zuckerberg internet. They call it revenge body. So that's what me I keep saying, like, okay, fine. Some of them even, because I feel like all of this is geared towards reminding that person that left you, oh, see what you're missing now.
Or what they left.
You know, and then maybe they'll come and tie you up or whatever. I don't even care about that. But like, see what you're missing. Why do you have to make somebody see your worth? And I feel like that's because you still don't understand the point that you deserve to have been left. That's my problem. You think that there was any situation under this planet that people were still meant to be together. And he's losing out by breaking up with you. That's my problem. When I see those kind of videos, I'm like, oh, not again. And I don't have a problem with that. All I just feel like it's not as great as they think it is. It's not actually as palatable as they make it appear. That you need somebody to jilt you for you to realize who you are is really bad.
I mean, what I've
if
seen,
you're still,
what I've seen is more of the people who have divorced. I've seen videos of before divorce and after divorce. Those are the ones that I've seen. I've not really seen people that they've broken up with them.
I've seen many of them. I've seen many of them. I think another thing again is, it's if you're still trying to be a better person because you feel like you need to show them, you're still going to end up in that loop again. You need to do the work for yourself. Yeah, if you're making all of these changes because you need to show them, you're still going to end up back into the same loop again. You need to actually try to kill whatever it is that actually made you to even be in that situation before. I'm not trying to get better so that you can look at me and say, I wish I stayed back. Oh, hey, this girl lost this weight that I've been criticizing her since. You know, so I don't feel like whenever I see those kind of posts, again, it sends a wrong message to women who might be in a bad place, that even if you leave tomorrow, you're supposed to make the other person, or the person leaves you, you're supposed to make them jealous or something, and you're supposed to be better or whatever. Do it for yourself, not for anybody. That should make difference. That's my
for me,
thought.
I don't think that people need to be broken up with for them to.
That's what I think. Whenever I see that, I used to say it serves you right. That's what I used to say. I'm sorry. That's what I say. And I always say, like, I'm not even trying to blame anybody. Or it's just like when I hear, like when I was talking about women who lie and say that their men bought them stuff, and at the end of the day, it turns out that it was not the right thing. When they start saying it, I don't pity them. I don't feel pity for them, because I'm like, these are the same people who propagate this narrative that we are trying so hard to change. And it's more painful if it's a woman who doesn't know any better. If it's a woman who is not an influential person, I might still feel bad for you in a certain way, but you're in a position of influence. You literally had nothing to lose, but you were here posturing and making people believe, or making other people, young girls, be gullible, you know, and listening to you and saying, oh, I need to find a man that is like your man. I wish God would bless me with a man that is your man. And the man that maybe they within their reach, they will not be with that kind of person, because I want this woman's kind of man. Then they fall into problem. And at the end of the day, now come and tell us that actually it was not even your man that was spending, and I'm supposed to pity you. No, you deserve what you deserve what you get. That's what you were lying. So that's essentially what I'm trying to say. Like, in any way, we women should also try to recognize our role in where we have put ourselves in things that we have experienced. You need to recognize that I'm the one that used my hand to do this to myself, and stop being a victim, because that's one of the steps to healing. If you keep feeling like it's somebody that's made me, pity yourself, you will never get there. Everything you're doing is for you to get better so that the person will regret leaving you. Then you're not going to get healed. So if tomorrow they come knocking, what will you do? Take them back?
Well, there are people who have broken up and gone back together, and it has been better
Oh, Miss J.
it has been better than before. They've seen their ways. They've recognized their ways, and they sort of sorted.
No. But someone that in a relationship that you were now left to look like a carcass of yourself.
But people have
And
left
then
people and come back together, and
wait,
they
and then
are
you now
married and
think,
things are going on. It's not. See, all relationships are not the
Miss J,
same. It depends on.
let's differentiate relationship. Let's differentiate relationship from weapon fashion against you. We need to differentiate those two things, and they're not the same. You know that this thing that you were in has put you in a very bad place. There's no way in God's green earth that it can ever be good. Nowhere. It's not going to ever be good. That person changes. And I always tell people, if you make a decision to leave somebody for any reason, you should be comfortable with the thought that even if they change tomorrow, they are not still good for you. If they let them go to therapy, that one self, that's another problem. Therapy people self, maybe they will come and collect this microphone from me. I don't talk about therapy people. Every time I'm in therapy, doing what? Okay, let's leave that part. People that need to be exercised are in therapy. They are still talking it. They're lying on couch and say, so tell me, close your eyes.
Closed.
Where
Yes.
do you think? You don't need to be there. You need to be in a correctional facility where they'll be flogging you in the morning and night and evening because you're a narcissist and you are a wicked person. They are still doing it slow. You will not change. You will not change. So let's not talk about those people. But that person says they are going to therapy. Someone that maybe used to abuse you emotionally, everything. They should find somebody else that is new and start afresh. But as long as people had that history of abuse and all of that, you can never, and let me not curse them, but you can never have a good relationship. If you people are healed, fine. Stay apart and remain healed. You can never be together. That's my own. So,
but like I'm saying, people do change. Yeah. And there are people who have broken up, whether they were weapons fashioned against them and they've changed and they've gone back and well, I wouldn't call it, maybe a few have changed and things have worked for them when they got back. But a lot of people, they will still be weapons for this. Like they are there to now finally finish you off.
That's why I used to say that person did not kill you. They came to finish the one that they are. Yes, that's what they have come to do. And I know it's so nice because it feels familiar. You know, maybe you literally invested your life in and all that, but it's okay not to be there. It's okay not to, like, just leave it. Just leave it. It doesn't have to. You don't have to rewrite the story. You don't have to be that person who has that story. I don't have to be the 1%. Yeah, and that's fine because I just don't see the possibility that it can never be good. If people have been in a really bad, so what are you going to do when you want to say shut up? Say, oh, God bless you. You will not be holding your no. You need to find someone that is new that will never, from the beginning, tolerate shut up. You cannot be seeing that person that tolerate shut up and people go back together. You will still be doing shut up, but it's because I've got a therapy now. This shut up, I'm telling you, is not from my heart. What are you people doing? So I just do find it. I just think that people should be honest with themselves, especially women. To be honest with you, I don't really care about what men are saying and what men are doing and what men. And my problem is women, because if there's no room for if you're someone who would not be treated a certain way, nobody would put you in that position.
Yeah.
Because they know that you will not even be here. We will not be talking about this thing. It will not happen here. So I think my own concentration is about women actually holding their own.
Yeah.
You know, holding their own. At every point you've had a bad relationship, sit down and tell yourself the truth. You were gullible. And there's nothing wrong with that. I hate all these yes, sis, you're precious, yes, sis, you were stupid too. You don't have sense. You don't have sense. Let's be open to saying that to our girlfriends. Like, no, this one, how did you think that this thing made sense? I would prefer my girlfriend tells me that, you dull. I just said this man collected money from.
People are honest with themselves.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I said,
People have to learn to reflect on things that happen to them. And sort of take responsibility for some of the things that happen to them. Because you won't heal if you don't take responsibility, because it might not have been the other party's fault completely. You could have also played a role, and you playing a role doesn't mean you were bad, but you could have enabled the person to do what they did. Really.
That's my point. Yes.
So Yeah.
So that part of you that is able to encourage and accept and sit down there is what needs healing. And that's what you need to, tell yourself, be accountable for the role I played in being in a place for too long. And if you understand that, it helps you to be better. But if you always feel like somebody else's fault, it's because they did this, it's because they did this. Oh, this man, after everything I did for him, this is what he did. Whereas in the first place, you are the one who should not even have been there in the first place. If you never do that, that's why they say, why do I keep attracting the bad people? Because there's something in you that allow them to have seats and sit down and balance very well.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. And I'm saying this thing because I've also had experiences, and that is the way I caught myself. If I said that I was doing kumbaya and holding people's hand and then telling me, you are the queen, you are this, I will still be doing rubbish. I will still be doing rubbish.
Yeah.
So I've met someone who say, oh, you self-reflect a lot. I say, because I have people who tell me the truth. Even if they are not telling them, they're able to say, okay, no, this does not make any sense. Or do you think this thing you're doing makes sense? And aside those people, I've also learned how to sit myself down and say, Emelda,
reflect. Yeah.
no, this. Let's not believe in that delusion. You not do this well. Next time, this is what you would do. Next time, you shouldn't tolerate. Next time, you should say, I don't like this. And you should show that you don't like it. And you should also be comfortable with saying, if you're not going to treat me with respect, I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You should not play around. Don't let anybody play with you.
Today, women have heard it from you. Yes,
No,
ma.
me, I will, we hear it by force. No, seriously. Don't let anybody play nonsense game with you. Some people, they feel, oh, it's too late for me to be this person. No, it's not too late. If you catch that people disrespect you a lot when you're 40, set it straight at that time. Find your voice, and you don't have to be 10, 15, 20. Oh, I wish I was more confident when I was 20. That has passed. This is what you have now. Start now.
Yeah, exactly.
Start now. People tell me a lot of things. Maybe they are chatting with somebody and the person is writing stuff to them that is not nice. I'm like, how were you going through this chat? Like, how did you continue to chat? Oh, I said, you should have ended it a long time ago. I will leave you on red. Somebody should not type this and send to your phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it should be. And it doesn't matter if you say, oh, it's not like that. If it be doing like this,
You're
how will you
making
find
excuses,
somebody?
making excuses for the other person.
Exactly. If they're not going to be respectful, they shouldn't be in your space, and you shouldn't entertain the conversation for longer.
In my language, they say what the size of plate you bring is the amount of what will dish inside for you.
Bam, the food they will give you. Yes.
So
Absolutely.
if you come with small plates now, small you go
Small
receive.
thing they'll give you. And it does affect your there's this thing they call negging. I don't know if you heard about it. Basically, it's a backhanded comment that many people use in a manipulative way. But people that do it in such a way that you think they are flirting with you, so you seek more validation. For example, they might start with the normal things, oh, you look nice, oh, this, that, and they might get on to, oh, this dress you are wearing, it would have been nice if not for this your big tummy, but it still looks nice on you. Just very backhanded comment. Oh, you're so bold to wear this, color of wig. Things are not straightforward. That you don't know whether it's insult or compliment, something like that. So most men use that as a tactic for women. First of all, it messes with your brain. Secondly, you hope that they keep giving you validation. You feel like, okay, this person needs to tell me that I look nice for me to feel validated and all of that. Like I actually look nice and all of that. So they can use it to screw your head. So that means if the person is now abusing you and saying very backhanded comments and so you probably not take it. But what did I now say wrong now? But I said your dress was fine.
Exactly.
Things like that. Somebody said something to a friend of mine that don't deceive yourself that your tummy is flat. Something like that. And laughed over it. It was supposed to be funny.
That's
and I was like,
funny.
that is not funny. And this is somebody that wanted to date her or they were I don't even know. I was like, that's not funny. You're not meant to say that. Be deceiving yourself that you think your tummy is flat.
You might
Anybody
as
could
well
say,
just
oh,
tell that you have big tummy.
are you trying to point out things and talking about somebody's body in that way, you know? So obviously some people might say, oh, the person is just joking and it's just a joke. But these are the things that before you
No,
know
that's
it,
not
it
a joke.
starts increasing and increasing and increasing. But at the end of the day, you now start looking for the person's approval. I wear clothes. Oh, is he fine? Is he showing my tummy? That kind of thing. Like, maybe they don't want me to wear. Maybe I should start wearing looser clothes because it keeps saying, this is your clothes. Why are you not wearing something that will not show your tummy? You know that I don't really like wearing all those kind of things. It would start with normal compliments, but there's always a but
Yeah.
and things that, so you should just be a bit careful with things like that. But, well,
Mother has come for the
overall,
women today.
we women, we have a lot of work to do on ourselves.
But women
And
are
yeah,
women are very resilient.
yeah, we
Women are
are.
very
Yeah,
resilient.
yeah.
And the kind of things that women have tolerated over the years, if the other sex was to go through, I don't think they would have
I
survived it.
agree. Yeah, yeah.
And that's why I think that a lot of things can change if women decide that they want this to change.
Right. I agree with you.
Because you can't continue to tolerate something that you don't like, but you are internalizing it, you are not talking about it. It's like when women become familiar with something, they just want to stay, like they want to just to let
It's
peace
because of
reign.
that fear
Yeah,
of, upsetting the balance,
yeah.
of being the difficult person.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
that's
they've
it.
tagged women as women are emotional. By the time you say one, the woman has said three or has thought of 10. Of course, women, we think about 10 ways to kill a cat before we think about a lot of things. Unlike
Things,
the
yeah.
other sex where they say this thing, that is it. Women have intuition. That I read something recently where a couple been married for like 5 years. A husband saw a car on TikTok overseas or something and wanted to buy the car. It's like an accident car and wanted to ship it back home and all that. The wife initially, when I started the story, she was like, every time the man always makes it look like she doesn't have any sense in her head. Like say that what do you know? When we are talking about this, what do you like? That is how it has been since for the last 5 years. So it's like her opinion doesn't matter. It's like as if she doesn't have any sense.
Sense, yeah.
So when the man showed her this is what he wants to buy, say first of all, you have seen this thing on TikTok or whatever, or social media or something. The person said they are selling what an accident car, blah blah blah. I don't think you should invest money in this kind of. I said, you, what do you know? So she said she kept quiet. This person still ended up. You said you don't know this person. He said that, but the person that's their business. It's a business that they do. I've seen a lot of their blah 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 blah. The car came. There was even no engine in the car. Then
This is the part where I start laughing. I'll be laughing at you every day.
the car came. There was no when the car. It's an accident car. Needs a lot of work. You're not going to buy engine and all that. He's tried to call whoever he bought. Nobody is answering the call and blah 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 and all that. Now, because he went to take loan and all that to top up the thing to buy the car and to ship it and to clear the car and everything, you've cleared nonsense. It's like you bought a shell. And now you have things
Exactly.
to pay. And now the person that doesn't have any sense in her head and all that, you're expecting that person to sort of increase because now you have a lot of things to pay. You cannot be contributing to their. So that person that doesn't have any sense in their head
Should be the one
should be the one to be even paying the kids' school fees and doing all these things. And
you pay it. You learn your lesson. You learn a very big lesson.
and
You learn
now
a very
the
big
people
lesson.
where don't go lend money from her now, chasing. So the person comes home is a shadow of them. So they come
I'll
home
tell
when
them where
it's
you
when
are,
they
where they can find you. They will know where to find you. I'll tell them exactly where you are hanging out because you need to learn.
So because see, sometimes I feel like women are sort of like the angels for men because men see
well.
something and it's not they think that it's your bad mouth that you are using to mess them. No, but before they would have thought of 10 ways that that thing can go wrong
Go wrong. Yeah.
before they would agree to do something. How many times do you see a woman has been scammed when it comes to scamming and all that? Because
Well,
they would have thought of several ways that they can lose that their
they are
money.
very, very, very averse to risk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if they're telling you something, at least you don't even have to let the woman feel like, they don't have any sense in their like, what do you know? What do you know about car? What do you know about? exactly what we're talking about. Like before, like a woman shouldn't know anything about something just because you are a woman. You shouldn't know anything about kind. They're telling you this one, it might need a lot of work, and you're more about you are buying it from online. You never even met this person before. You are doing transactions. Like, don't do it.
It's
a
supposed to
risky
be
thing,
common sense, isn't it? Yeah.
But a lot of men take risks more than women.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So
That's
so they'll take risks, and at the end of the day, if they don't have anyone to advise them, and then they enter the ditch, then it's now
it's not left for you to pick up and
that
save the day. Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's women
I'm
are
I'm actually imagining a world where it would be different, like where we are actually seen as people, as mature human beings.
maybe that
Yeah.
will be in another 1,000 years,
No,
hopefully.
if it takes us thousands, because it took us hundred of years, even thousands of years to get here, I think that very soon, or as the time goes on, and as we keep, raising female children who do not feel out of place to be responsible adults, we will continue to just make progress and also teach, younger ones, because most of the times what people
But
see
social
is what
media is
they
not helping.
raised.
Social media
It's
is not
not
helping
helping.
matters
It's not
because
help. That's why
you are training a child from home, but then they tend to spend more time on social media looking at
because
all these things. So they'll believe
hopefully
that
you don't let
they're
them see it.
exactly.
Yeah,
So they'll think that their parents or their mom or their dad is a cake. They don't know what you're talking about. This is what is involved.
exactly.
This is what
Yeah,
is happening. The man should
yeah,
be able to take. So whatever you are teaching them, it just goes through here and comes out
and comes out. Yeah, you're
through
right.
the other ear.
You're right.
So I think
But then I
it's
feel
just
like
what
if you have a good foundation, for example, if you have a girl child, for example, this is what the mother is doing. I know some people say, oh, my mother works so hard, I don't want to be like my mom because she was barely at home. But if you're someone who came from a house where your mom worked, she made money, you saw your mother is a mover and shaker. You already have some sort of in your head, you have a mentality that this is normal. There's nothing wrong with doing this. So it will take you a lot for you to be someone who is not that way,
exactly.
that someone who doesn't have a career, who doesn't have any ambition. I'm not saying everybody must be a career woman, but someone who does not have grind, it will be hard for you not to be that person because you had a role model. No matter what you see on social media, some people say, oh, I want to have my money, but I also want to spend my man's money. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is that you feel like me having money and making
wrong. And
is
then you are
wrong.
rather more
I'm less
entitled
feminine.
to
Yes.
your partner's money.
That's a very, very bad narrative that needs to be
But the
corrected.
narrative also is that when a man and a woman, I'm not talking about girlfriend, a relationship, I'm talking about marriage. When two people marry, their finances become one.
Yeah.
So it's not like your money, my money, it's our money. Because if it is my money and your money, there's still going to be friction, It shouldn't be like, of course, one person, hardly would there be a situation where both of them are earning exact same amount.
The amount, yeah.
Definitely one person will be earning more than the other person. But it shouldn't be like, oh, the one who earns more has more say over how the home is run financially.
Sure.
And because 1 minute one person might be earning, but things change.
Yeah.
People move in their career where the other party might move up other and
The
might
ladder,
be earning more. So of course, finances should be put together. People should be more financially responsible. But every party needs to know where money is going, like what's happening to our finances, what's happening to our investments, what's happening to our, you shouldn't be clueless. As a woman, it doesn't mean that because you are the woman, you should be clueless. You don't know what's happening with finances. All you know is that, oh, when you come home, groceries have been bought, you are cooking and making sure, oh, my makeup has been bought. I can take money from our joint account or from my partner to buy makeup. And that's all that you worry about. You don't worry about
It's a
future.
very, very
You don't worry.
dangerous
It's a
idea.
very dangerous thing.
Yeah.
And then when children come in, that's why you should be more aggressive. You should be more aggressive in investing because children are expensive.
Expensive.
And anything can happen to any of you at any time.
Yeah.
So what happens in situations like that?
Yeah.
How are you going to take care of the children? How would the other partner? So you need to be able to be involved. as a woman, you shouldn't act clueless and be like the Barbie doll. I'm so
helpless.
I'm so helpless and vulnerable, and no. You should know what's happening around you.
In this society, you should not be catch unguarded like that.
Exactly.
Nobody should even think that you are, you're a woman who's been running a business for a long time. You own your thing, you have whatever. Then you get married to somebody and then you hand the key of a business to the other person because they are a man and they should run. They don't know the intricacies of a business. They don't know the in and out. They don't know what you've been doing. And they run things down and you're like, I did not know. I don't know. I was just giving him. He said to sign off this one. I signed off. I made him CFO so that I can feel. Are you okay? So these are the things I want us to not. You don't hand the key of your life to somebody else, no matter how well-meaning they are, no matter how caring and loving and doting. It's still your life. You need to be able to make that decision about your life when you can. Because nobody can take care of you like you can. People can try. You need to take care of yourself. You need to put yourself first. When you need to put yourself first. That means you need to work out things that matter to you. If not, run the risk of you can't depend on anybody. A rich man's money is still his money. Not everybody's going to marry a rich person, and you shouldn't feel disappointed that didn't happen for you, and you'll be blaming a man that is also surviving like you and say, where is he going to get the money? You want him to steal?
Exactly.
Or it's a very dangerous idea to have, and that also makes you entitled in the sense that you feel like that is your right to get a certain thing, and then also most people end up being in a relationship where they don't have any business being, maybe being with a drug dealer or something just to satisfy that part of you that you just need to be spending and spending and spending. That counts. No. We should not be doing that. We should raise people who are appropriate adults, and it's okay for an adult to make decisions about themselves that they're happy with. And that's it. Raising a total woman who understands that this is my life and I take charge of it.
Because as you get into a relationship or partnership or marriage or whatever, that person will be an addition to what you didn't make it look like. Say that's your savior. So you dragging them that you are not doing anything for yourself. You are so helpless. No, that person should rather be an addition where maybe if you could have gone maybe to the next level in, let's say, 3 years, just because of that person being added, you can go within a year, you would have moved to the next level. It's an addition. It's not like you are rather
exponential growth.
Exactly. So everyone should be able to, stand on their own 2 feet, manage themselves before they get the other person to join them. And then, the sky would be your beginning, really.
So, I agree on that. Anyway, it's been a wonderful chat. I hope that, it's important. Obviously, if you disagree with me, if you have the nerves, you can put your thoughts in the comment section and roast me. And we'll be open to your comments and your ideas and your and get people
whatever you want to add to
what we've said so far.
All
right. Okay. See you next time. Enjoy the episode. And bye. If you're loving this podcast, be sure to click follow on your favorite listening platform. While you're there, give us a review and a 5-star rating and share an episode you loved with a friend. Loud Mamas is presented by your hosts, Doctors Emelda, Jessie, and Dimogo. Our producer is Chidera of CBO Creative Planet. If you have any questions, please send us a DM on Instagram at loudmamaspod or send an email to loudmamaspod@gmail.com.